Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Lisa Richardson.
And I'm Will Wareham with WHHI-TV. We're coming to you today from the Beaufort College building on the historic Beaufort campus of USCB. Which brings us to our first guest, Bonnie Hargrove, who's the director of the USCB Center for the Arts.
Our next guests are Jim Rosen and Catherine Brown. They are with the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute.
And our final guest is Michael Johns, who's with the USCB Festival Series. So stick around for more 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.
843 TV, where Bluffton comes to speak.
Where Spring Island comes to speak.
Where Hilton Head Island comes to speak.
Where Beaufort comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak. Welcome to 843 TV. We're now joined by Bonnie Hargrove, who is the director for the USCB Center for the Arts. Bonnie, thank you very much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're real close to the USCB Center for the Arts, and that facility has really served as kind of like the hub for Beaufort's cultural lifestyle, hasn't it?
It has. It has, you know, the festival series, you know, is, which is the chamber music series, has been around for 30 plus years. Mm-hmm. And then from there, the Arts Council used to be in our facility. But now I run what they call the Center for the Arts. Yeah. And we run art galleries, we run productions, we have children's theater. We have a wonderful performance group called the Beaufort Theater Company. So, you know, we stay busy. In fact, last weekend we had sellout shows with Etta James, with Marlena Smalls. So it's lots of fun.
It sounds like
It really
fun.
is. It really is.
I mean, in the facility itself, you've got quite a large auditorium, right? With the big stage and all of the lighting and the and the sound system. How many people does that hold?
It holds 461.
Okay.
And we're in the process of doing some renovations. The lighting that's been in there is over 30 years.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I always tease because sometimes you'll see lights blink and people think, oh, well, that was an interesting part of the show. Well, no, that was death. That was, you know, one more light left, you know. So thanks to the county and the city and, of course, USCB, this summer we'll be putting in a new LED system.
Oh, wow.
So, which is really spiffy. I'll have to learn how to run that thing. Yeah. But it's literally something you can run off of an iPad. Can you imagine?
Wow.
So it's going to be great. And it's going to be a game changer for some of the shows that we can bring in. Because there's a lot of shows that we've been limited to because we haven't had the equipment that we need. And we'll be doing some sound improvements and then we'll move on. And after that, we get to do the fun stuff like new seats and new carpet and, you know, all the things that make the other part of the experience great.
Bonnie, tell us some of the productions that you do have. You mentioned things for families and all ages. Tell us about how we can learn about those.
You can. We have a wonderful website that we're constantly working on. And the next thing we've got coming up, February 10th, is the 3 Redneck Tenors. Yes, they are from Paris, Texas. Yes, thank you. And they are awesome. They're wonderful. I had the opportunity to see them in some showcases, and they are classically trained tenors. And so part of the show is they come out, you know, truly as 3 very formally dressed, and then they turn into their redneck side and come out and do some really fun things. So it's kind of comedy and great music, and they have a trailer on stage.
Oh, nice.
I know, I can't wait. I've never had a trailer. I've never had a trailer on stage. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we talked a little bit about the light system and some of the needs. I mean, that's in order to compete for the shows and to compete for audience and make your production as good as possible, what are some of the most pressing needs besides the light system that you mentioned earlier that you think we need to address?
Just, I mean, things that are just not fun, like electrical rewiring, you know, electrical things. We do not have a way to lift sets up and down or line set or whatever, and so we'll be able to fly some things, which will make things easier. Just, you know, making it safer, making it better. A lot of the groups that are now touring, the requirements that they have, we will, like I had mentioned before, we'll be now able to have people here that before that was our big limitation.
Right.
So, you know, and it just needs some love. You know,
sure.
I mean, it's the university's taken great care of that facility, but the center itself is in use over 260 days a year.
Is that right?
Through the community. Okay, and we run some rehearsals there.
Right.
You know, the library uses it for Book Sandwiched In. We have the International Film Festival.
Right.
You know, we've got, of course, all of our programming. And then, you know, we have dance recitals, Pat Conroy Literary Festival. So you can imagine, I mean, that's a lot of wear and tear.
Right. Sure.
So this is really big, and we really appreciate the city and the county. But now it's going to be time for us to go out and ask people like you.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what I was going to lead into. And
Yeah.
certainly there's a lot of people with hearts for arts, not just here in Beaufort, but
Yeah.
beyond in the surrounding areas. So if there's someone who would like to help, how can the public contribute, and who do they contact to do so?
They actually can contact me or whatever, or any of our people at the development office here at the university. And we'd be glad to give them a tour and let them see what we have. It's anywhere from, you know, a gift of, you know, $10,000, which I know that you were thinking about
Right.
how to write that check, and I can help you
Yeah.
with the zeros. And then, you know, to $500 to actually buy a seat that you could then, you know, for one of your children, you
Right.
know, that could always remember. And we have had some people already buy some seats.
Cool.
So, I mean, I think that's going to be a great way to personalize what we're doing.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can do it as simply as online. You're welcome to come visit with me, so I can show you and show some specific needs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, a lot of people know this inherently, but for those who maybe, why are the arts so important to a community like Beaufort?
oh gosh, I mean, I think one way to look at it is just imagine not having it. But,
Right.
you know, I mean, and then you go, wow, what would we do? But, you know, for me, it's such a great connector.
Right.
You know, we have so many different type of people that come to these different events, and then they love it, and they come back and they want to support it. And so, you know, we're really lucky because our programming is very diverse. So I get to meet great people.
Yeah, you get to bring people from different parts
Yeah.
of the community they may not integrate otherwise, huh?
Right,
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
yeah. I mean, it makes our life better.
It does, all right.
Yes.
Very good. Bonnie, thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
And stick around for another segment of 843 TV.